Hi, my dear friends and family. Today we are going to talk about a couple of three concepts in intraday. One is pull trend line. Second one is trend line reversal. Third one is pullback. These are the three concepts we are going to learn from my past experience. This is a back test which I'm going to do now, and I have done a couple of mistakes during my live trading, but I did back testing. I wanted to record that back testing so that it will be learning for me in the future. So my learning is this is my broker app. What I've done on Friday. This is my broker app called Fires. In that Fires, we have an option called Fires Intelligence Assistance like ChatGPT. If you use this, it will show you a couple of stocks which you can take the trade for intraday. I have used the screen is called a range high breakout and found couple of stocks for the day to trade. In these couple of stocks, whichever breakout happen for the day, I have selected Adani Total Gas and Adani Enterprises. These are the two stocks I have selected and kept for my intraday trading. Okay. Now, what happened with the intraday trading? I wanted to explain here. On Friday, such a big gap up happened from 2400 to 2500 100 points gap up happened in single moment in 5 minutes candle where such a big movement created, and I was not able to finalize whether it will come down or it will go further more up. So that was the confusion I had with the first 5 minutes candle. Correct, we need to see how the first 5 minutes candle is moving to take the further trades. So the first 5 minutes candle became such a big, I was not able to take any trade. After that, all the candles were inside candles. Now, to take a trade, we should see if I wanted to buy side, correct? If I wanted to buy side on this line, I should take trade above this, which is not happening, or I should take the sell side if it is going below this in my 5 minutes candle. In this case, it was not happening. So I was expecting a one small red candle will come. Then when I get the green candle, I'll take the buy. That was my plan. That's supposed to be our plan, okay? I didn't do that, but yeah, that's supposed to be our plan. So you could see after 5 minutes candle at 9:20, we have seen only one green candle formed. So this is not the trade for trade signal, right? I look for red candle to come. I mean, such a big buyers have come. I want to see the sellers, right? After buyers, you could see one seller. So what I'll do generally, what we should do generally, so mark this candle, correct? If any green candle comes above this, I'll take my buy side, and that was my expectation because seller should come after a big buyers, a seller should come, seller should defeat, and buyer should take the market into control. That was the typically how the market works. So after this red candle, again red candle formed. So there was no any trade signal we could see. So after these two red candles, I could see one green candle formed. Okay. Now what is my learning from here? This is called trend line. A trend is from 2520, it started falling to 2473. This is trend line. Trend line means a price one place to another place sharply started falling. A trend is created down, correct? When the trend, this is the first one, trend line. If you wanted to mark it in a, so you should take trend line this one. Okay, mark this and this. So a trend is formed, correct? Until unless this trend line is broken and coming up, we will not take the trade. That is what we learned, right? Now we learned how the trend line is formed like this. So first learning is done. Trend line is done. Now what we are going to learn is trend line reversal, which will give us a signal for the trading. Let's look into the trend line reversal. In this case, trend line is formed. I look for the trend line reversal now. So in this case, I would call this candle is my trend line reversal. Okay, because a trend line is formed with the red, right? So I look for a green candle. Correct? A green candle has come. Please don't take trade on the green candle. This is for our reference, which we mark it like this. Above this is my trend line reversal candle. Okay, trend line reversal candle. Above this, whatever the candle forms, you start take the trade. In this case, you can take trade here, here, or here, up to you based on your experience with the market. Correct? So these three candle signals, either trend line above, whatever the candle forms, you take the trade, or whenever it touches the trend line, you can take the trade, and stop loss will be below this line. Correct? This is your stop loss. So from here, my trade is started. Okay. So this is this candle called trend line reversal. So we learned trend line, how the trend line is formed, and we learned trend line reversal, how to take the trade on the trend line reversal. Now, when to exit? When to exit? If you could see here, the third concept, that is pullback. So when continuously more than three green candles are forming, you can look for the three or four candles forming. You can look for the trend line reversal. You could see here green, again immediately red. Correct? You don't see any trend lines are forming here. These three candles formed, but red came. Correct? Four consequently green should form, more than four. Okay, in 15 minutes it should form more than three. Okay, one, two, three formed. One, two, three, four formed. Right, like that. It should consecutively form some green candles. Correct? When it started forming, you could see one, two, red came. One, two, red came. One, red came. One, here green, green, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. You could see this is called a complete, trend is started going up. Correct? Here you should be very cautious because there is no any sellers. Now what we should look for is, we should look for pullback. When continuously buyers are forming, you should look for pullback. In this case, this will be my pullback, right? Because after here, green candle, continuous green candles, it stopped here, formed a one red candle, right? So this green will be my high, this red will be my low. So when it is not going above this, correct? When it is not going above this, I will exit my trade. Whatever the pullback I have got it, I'll try to exit the trade between either this trade. So on that note, if you would have taken trade with this trend line reversal candle from here, and you would have put the stop loss below this, and you are eligible to look for either, okay, keep it like this, maybe this line, correct? Keep it this line, whatever. So you are getting 1 is to 4, more than 4, right? 1 is to 4 you got with this trend line reversal. Why we stopped here? Because pullback is going to come, we could see the signals. Correct? Now pullback trade, let's look into it. Pullback trade is, this is my high and the red candle will be my low. Correct? Whatever breaks this line comes down, I look for, I'll exit my trend line reversal trade and look for my short sell side, right? It happened. So such a big candle has come and reversal also happened, and there is a sell side traders executed. Now you could see on this pullback of after such a buy, above this will be your stop loss and the remaining will be your sell side profit. This has come 1 is to 3, correct? This has come 1 is to 3. So what we learned is, let me explain. Let me summarize a recap. Trend you should see like this. This is called trend line, or this could be a trend line, right? You can use these trend lines and just draw it to identify this is a trend line. Every trend line will have a trend line reversal in this scenario. So that is what trend line first concept. Okay. In this scenario, the trend line reversal is this candle. This green candle is my trend line reversal. Based on this candle, whatever goes up, I'll try to look for buy side. That's what we have done, right? So that is called trend line reversal candle identifying. Okay. After that, you should exit the trade, correct? You should exit the trade. For that, what I should see is you should look for pullback. When the pullback is happening continuously, when buyers are forming, look for a pullback, right? Pullback happen here, so I'll mark my high low. So whatever breaks, I'll take the whatever existing trade I'll close. I'll take the opposite side of the trade, that is sell. So this is about Adani Enterprises, what has happened on Friday, and this is my backtesting and learned from my mistakes. So I thought of sharing my trade on my mistakes. So let's apply the same concept on any stocks in future, right? Same here, the second stock, the gap up happened, it went very high, and I could see such a big wick is created. And the next, I would definitely look for red candle, which was not happen. The next candle was green, the next candle was red. So here I get some signals that I should look for the buy candle above this. But unfortunately, what happened? Again, red candle happened. Nothing was coming above this, correct? Or above this. So I was looking for any red candle formed above that a green candle should come. But what has happened in this case is continuously a trend is created towards down. Nothing was coming up. The price is started pulling down from here to here. So I was okay. I was looking for a trend is created. I was looking for a trend reversal. So this is what trend is created. So we learned now how the trend is created. Trend lines, correct? Trend lines we learned. So this is step one. Step two is, where is the trend line reversal? In this trend line, you could see very clearly this is my trend line reversal. Continuously it is falling down. I could see a green candle which is formed and for my trend line reversal. I'll mark this high and low, correct? So I'll take the buy trade, whatever comes above this. Maybe this is not my buy trade. If you are activated, that is fine. You can expect for the hit. It is not happen, right? So these, none of the candles were formed, but I could very clearly tell on Friday it would have been my first buy trade. Okay. Now, keeping in that mind, if you could see how much buy would have given, could see that this is my 1 is to 4, more than that, right? This is how continuously a trend reversal gave the trade. Now, what we learned is trend reversal, correct? when we should exit, as I said, a pullback will setup will form. You could say this is green, this is green, 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 green. Continuously there were greens. If you go to 15 minutes also, you could see continuously greens are forming, correct? It should be more than three, but in this case it stopped with two only. So, but in 5 minutes you have more than four, correct? More than four you could see continuous green candles. So you can expect, if, will there be any red candle? If you find any red candle and below this, if anything comes, you should exit the trade. In this case, this is my high. I marked, and I should mark the red low. So I marked this is my red low. Whatever comes below this, that will be my trade. You could see this is my stop loss. So I'll remove this trade signals. So either here I'll take the sell side now because my buy side will be closed. So if you could see 1:2 I have got on the sell side. So this is called pullback. So we learned what is trend line, how to draw them and see how the market is falling like this or like this. Correct? Number two, we learned where is the trend line reversal candle. In this case, this is my trend line reversal candle, or in this case, this is my trend line reversal candle or pullback candle. Number three, pullback. When look for the pullback. So this candle will be my pullback. When there is a continuously more than four candles comes, you should look for pullback. That's what you know. You take any stocks. This is how you should look into intraday trading. Hope you learned something today from my back testing. Thank you so much for looking into my video, watching my video. So thank you so much for watching my video. Look forward to share if there are any further learning from my side. I'll definitely share it. Thank you so much. Have a good day.